Emma, or a LiveLoveGirlyy, and I'm here with another video for you today. I think that's how I say it. It's been a long time. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it because I think that's annoying when other people talk about it. So yeah, school's hard. Now it's summer. Probably gonna be making more videos. Yeah, okay, let's get into this video. So today's video is, I wanted to do like my makeup routine because it's kind of changed. I got a new foundation that I absolutely love, and I don't know, I realized I haven't done very many like albinism videos like I said I would, so this is kind of gonna be like my makeup with albinism. Yeah, another YouTuber I like, I can't remember her name. I'll try and remember to put a link to that in the description. I really like her. She has ocular cutaneous albinism and Hermanzi-Podlack syndrome, which is really bad, so go watch her videos. And if you don't know what albinism is, go watch my video in the eye thing about it. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Okay, I got my hair up, really messy, but oh well. Okay, so first we're going to moisturize. This is just the Neutrogena Dual Action Moisturizer. I have it in this little bottle because I brought it on a trip, and now I keep it in there. I use the Urban Decay All Nighter, is that what it's called? Primer Potion for my eyes. I do that first because I think it kind of needs to dry. And then for my face, I do the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I really like it. I think it keeps me matte, kind of. I don't know. It's not amazing, but I like it. One of my all-time favorite life hacks is to take a translucent powder right after you put on your primers. This is the e.l.f. translucent powder. I don't know. It works. So I usually use just a brush, like a super fluffy brush. And no, this is not the Real Techniques brushes. These are like dupes from Amazon. They're brushes. They work okay. Okay, so I like to do my eyes first, so I'm gonna switch you because I'm professional, so yeah. Okay, now you're nice and close so you can see my eyes. So I'm going to be using the NYX HD Concealer to, the smear is like right here, and it's like echoing my voice. But I'm going to be using this to kind of like make my eyes, like get rid of the veins, basically. Make them the same color as my foundation will be. So, with the albinism, how are we going to tie that into this video? Some people, apparently, with albinism, have trained themselves to not even use a mirror. I have pretty good vision for having albinism. So, I can use a mirror. I use the vision I have, which is not that bad. So, yeah. And then I use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder. I'm not a super big fan of this. It's pretty cakey for like your whole face, but for my eyelids, I use my bottom end of my beauty blender and pat it all over. It keeps them really matte, keeps them covered, gives me good coverage. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, it looks really funny, but yeah. Okay, so for my eyes, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Natural Eyes eyeshadow palette. I really, really like this. I got it pretty recently, and it's amazing. It's like $36. I think it's pretty good for the price. So I'm going to be using this shadow, which is Cashmere Bunny, in my crease. And to put that in there, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild. Yes, Wet n Wild brush I got at the dollar store. It's pretty fluffy. I like it. It works well for me. Now that I have my crease color done, I'm going to be doing my outer V, and for that I will be using the color next to the one I just used, the dark one, and this little angled brush that came with the set on Amazon. I don't know what it's called, so sorry about it. As you can see, it's really good quality. All right, we got that done. This is what it looks like so far. And in my inner corner, I'm going to be using this MAC shadow in Dazzle Light. It's super shimmery. It'd be a really nice highlight, actually. I'm gonna be using my finger for that because I'm classy. All right, then for the last step, I'm going to be taking this angled brush, which is a lot bigger, and this is from Shop Miss A. And I'm going to be taking the white shade of the palette and placing that on my brow bone. And now I'm going to be doing my mascara. So this is probably the craziest part of my makeup. I'm going to curl my lashes. Not the lash curling part, that's not that crazy. But what comes next is pretty crazy. All right, this is the crazy part. So I'm going to be taking the NYX 2 timer, 2 liner, I don't know. One side's felt tip and one side is a pencil. I'm going to be using the pencil, ooh, that was open, probably all dried out, which looks like this. Cute. And I'm going to be tight lining, so basically under there. Life hack, I really like, so I put it in like the corner of my eye and I close my eye and I just like go over it, which seems to work really well for me instead of just like opening it and holding it. This is probably where the albinism part comes in. So with albinism, my eyelashes are blonde, as you can tell. Maybe it's just the red hair, I don't know. I think it's from the albinism. Many people with albinism have blonde lashes though. So this can help you if you have blonde lashes. So for me, it's like really hard to get super close to the root, you know, so much so that you can't see the blonde. So that's why I tightline. As you can see, it gets nice and close, keeps it all black, make sure you can't see any of the blonde. You can also just do a regular liner like on the top, but I have a hard time doing that. I don't know if it's because of the vision stuff or just because it's hard. So yeah, I'm just gonna tightline. There you go, tightlined. Okay, now the mascara part kind of takes a while because I have to cover them all, but I use the Pure Cosmetics Fully Charged Mascara. A lady at Ulta sold me on it. I actually really like it. It's got a lot of product in it. It's lasted me a really long time. Sorry, the people outside. That's just what the wand looks like. I like it, works pretty well for me. It is a little bit clumpy and you kind of get a lot off. So the longer you have it, I think the better it becomes. When I first got it, I'd wipe it off on a tissue just to get the excess product off. I don't like wiggle it, I kind of just blink into it. Okay, so that's what my eyes look like. And life hack, if you get mascara on your nose, do not wipe it off right away. Wait for it to dry because then it is much easier to wipe off. It's actually very helpful. I love that hack. All right, so next we're going to be doing brows, which I guess brings us to the albinism again. So my brows are pretty light. They don't match my hair. So like, I think it's kind of weird if I use like a red brow pencil. So I have the Anastasia, whatever you call it, brow definer. So one side of this has a spoolie, and I really like that spoolie. And then the other side has the definer. And I have had a very hard time sharpening this. If you have suggestions, please tell me, because I do not know how to sharpen it. It's very difficult. So usually I don't put anything in my brows. I just comb them and kind of get the shape that I want. But if I'm feeling like my brows are really sparse or I'm doing something special, then I will fill them in. And also my acne is so bad right now. I don't know what is going on. It's annoying. If you have any good suggestions of like products to use or face washes or anything to get rid of like breakouts, please tell me. I'm having a very difficult time. All right, this is the part I'm most excited about, my new foundation. This is Dermical in the shade 208, and 207 is the lightest, but 208 is lighter. I saw this from Kayla. Ow, that hurts so bad. Okay, I heard about this from Kayla. I will put a link to her in the description, below. I love that video. I love her so much. She's pale like me, and so she makes a lot of super helpful videos, and this is probably my new all-time favorite foundation. It is so high coverage. It is like, this stuff will cover tattoos, and you need such a small amount of it. It has actually more than an ounce in it, which is standard for a foundation. I think it's like 1.25, which is really good. I absolutely love this. So I'm gonna show you how it performs on my skin. Another life hack. This video is just full of life hacks. So I use a plate instead of the back of my hand to put my foundation on, because the back of your hand really eats up the foundation. So use a plate. And with Dermacool, you need the smallest amount, like a pea. So let's go. Like, that's probably too much. It's amazing, I'm telling you. I just get a little and then I dot it on my face. I kind of start blending it with my finger, and then I go with my beauty blender and blend it some more. Do you see how much coverage that I just got? What? That's amazing. And then let's do the other side. Okay, so I'm covered. Now I'm going to be taking my powder, which is the Maybelline Master Fix. I can't really show you because I just poured my powder in it. I'm smart. We are going to be using the tip of my beauty blender and just tap some on and tap it under my eyes. We're kind of baking, but like, I'm not really gonna let it sit that long. So, not really baking. I'm gonna take a brush for the rest of my face, and I'm just gonna use the little bit of powder that's left. Okay, so that kind of took down the coverage a little bit. You know, it's a normal day. I'm not going to the red carpet or anything, so I'm going pretty clean. Not trying to make it more casual. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my Benefit Rockitude palette, and I took everything out of it. But I'm going to be using the blush today, which is Rockateur. I love this blush. And with that, I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild little angled brush that is, again, from the dollar store. Then I'm going to be taking my favorite highlighter, which is actually in an e.l.f. palette. That is this one. They don't have names on them, so I don't know what to tell you that is, but it's in one of the e.l.f. palettes. I can't remember which one. And I'm just gonna be taking my big fan brush that is from Shop Miss A. Alright, and then my favorite, all-time favorite lipstick at the moment. Not all-time then, if it's at the moment. But it's from Forever 21, which is crazy. You would not think they'd have good lipstick. But this is in the shade Oatmeal Beige. It is so matte. It's kind of hard to apply, but I really like the color, so I'm just gonna go with it. I just realized I took my hair down and haven't set my face yet. So we're gonna do that. I use the Urban Decay's All Nighter Setting Spray. I really, really like this. And I have this lovely Chuck E. Cheese fan that I use to dry it. Alright guys, thank you for sticking through to the end. So that is how I do my makeup with albinism. Honestly, albinism really doesn't affect me that much when I do my makeup. At least, not anymore. Like maybe when I first started, you know, it's so hard to get mascara down when you first start. I think really for everyone, but when you throw in the bad vision, it's so much harder. So if you're struggling with your mascara or your makeup or getting the right skin tone for your foundation, just know it'll get easier. You just gotta keep trying, keep messing around with makeup, and it will eventually get easier. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make a few announcements about my channel. We're at 79 subscribers. 79 is almost 80, and 80 is almost 100. So let's make it to 100 by the end of the summer. I'm gonna keep uploading all summer long. So, yeah. Almost my 1 year anniversary on YouTube. In August, it will be the 1 year YouTubeversary. That's pretty cool. Welcome to all my new subbies. I know a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but that video I posted, that was a foundation review of, what was it? This one, L'Oreal True Match. It is like the only one I did specific C1. Ooh, that really shined in your eyes. But yeah, it has like almost 700 views on it. That's crazy. Like 700 is almost 1,000. What? Yeah, so if you're a new subby, welcome. My name's Emma. You don't know what albinism is, please go watch my video. I explain it really bad, so yeah, you're gonna enjoy it, but all right. I love y'all. So nice getting to see you again. I hope you enjoyed seeing my face for a little bit. That's the makeup. All right, I'll see you later. Goodbye. Mwah.